Look at the size of that. It says, "In remembrance to a proud and noble people." That's pretty awesome. What's up, y'all? We are at Beavers Bend State Park in Oklahoma. We are going to have a few adventures today. Gonna go around hiking, gonna take a canoe out. We might stop in and see, here at the Visitor Center, there is a museum that is the Forestry Heritage Center. So just going to go around and explore, see what we can find. We've been here a few times, it's always a great experience. One cool thing at this center is there are all of these hand-carved woodworking items. Like these, look how realistic they are. Inside the Forest Heritage Center, and you see they've got a big sign that says "Happy Birthday, Smokey the Bear." He is 75 years old, and there he is in all his smoky glory, reminding us that only you can prevent forest fires. Only you. And possibly only you. Happy birthday, Smokey. Yeah, and we've got this carving here that says Beavers Bend down at the bottom, and it is a beaver. Caitlin is holding its hand for some reason. Head off down into the Forest Heritage Center and see what we can find. We've been here a few times. And it's basically got a really detailed history of forestry in Oklahoma, as well as artwork inspired by it. The artist who created everything, Harry Rosal, did all of the illustrations here. He was the creator, I believe, of Smokey the Bear and of a character named Tree Bear. And if you see, they've got all of these dioramas through the entire museum that he painted the background to. And it will take you through the history of the forest and then the history of forestry and land management here. So this is not Smokey, this is Tree Bear, the other character that Harry Rosal created to kind of spread awareness of the importance of forests and trees, where Smokey served to help spread awareness about forest fires. And here is an illustration of Tree Bear. We actually have a little book with Tree Bear in it. Good things come from trees. So I know the point is to warn about forest fires, but is that Rambo? Rescuing Bambi? Also, we've got this sort of morbid Pompeii-like deer sort of frozen here on the ground.
Oh, there's a bear!
This got dark really quick.
There's a bear!
And there's Smokey. Happy birthday.
Hey,
with a dead deer. Pretty cool here. They've got all of these tools for forestry work.
I don't know, but I think we're back to the beginning.
Just to at least give you an idea of the history of what's been used around here.
Yeah, I think we're at the beginning.
It just shows you that they've actually made things somewhat safer.
Yeah.
The size of the saw blade has gone considerably down.
That is scary.
More recent facts.
Part of the Forest Heritage Center is this outdoor area that kind of shows what some of the living quarters and things were like in the forestry, the forest camps and towns. The logging towns, I suppose. Like this is like a little general store. You see they've got the post office in here. Post office, general store, or general something. Delivery, general delivery.
Oh, we can go back here.
Yeah. This little area with, oh, it's getting all blurry and dark. Oh no.
It gets dark in here.
There we go, no longer blurry. We found out that there are lights. Old-fashioned telephone.
Guys, I think there's lights in here. This is super duper dark.
What is this?
I think it's almost definitely haunted.
What is this?
Yeah.
That is something, give me a second to make something up.
Looks like a weird rocking horse. Look at it.
I literally have no idea what it is.
It's supposed to be like a head or something.
I miss home.
It looks like a rocking gator. That's what it looks like.
A rocking gator?
Look. 2 eyes. Snout. Here. You pivot.
Rocking gator. That's the next big thing.
Hello, walking leader.
Got this statue honoring the old forest workers that used to work here. And kind of neat, I'm guessing they do classes and presentations out here because you've got a little theater area over here. And then you've got all of these benches set up that you can take a seat on and listen to speeches. And then here is one of the cabins. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, and here is inside one of the living spaces.
I'm not going up here. I'm not going up there.
A nice quilt. You've got the hymn book here right by the oil lamp.
I'm not.
A small kitchen area.
I don't even know if you. It's okay.
Let's see, this ladder taking you up. What's up here? Hit my head. Oh, it's another bed. See, there's some sheets and blankets up here.
I'm not going up there. It scares me too much.
Oh, and then there's the little stove over here in the corner.
I just might watch this video so I can see what.
Oh, and I made a slight mistake. This is not honoring just forestry workers in general. This statue, it says, was erected in memory of James Burnett, an Oklahoma Forestry Service member who died in the line of duty in August of 2000 in the Cates Basin fire in Thermopolis, Wyoming, apparently. So that is Jim Burnett. Back inside, and we've got all of this Smokey the Bear memorabilia. There he is. There he is again. Happy 75th birthday. And look, a little golden bear book, or a little golden book of Smokey the Bear. And I think this is a Smokey the Bear vinyl album?
It is a one-act play, complete with masks, stage direction, and script.
I'm sorry?
It says it's a one-act play, complete with masks, stage direction, and script.
I will bet that's a drama masterpiece, and I want to see it.
Take him out.
A little Smokey.
Take him out.
Not like the sausage, but like Smokey the Bear. Comic book.
A Beanie Boo.
Is that a statue?
And I think this is supposed to be a Native American, but also might be an alien. Snowman? I love bridges. Although this one is a bridge over nothing.
Can I go on the nothing?
You can't go underneath. We tried playing a game of poo sticks, but
There's no water.
it doesn't work really well with no running water. Poo sticks, if you don't know, is from Winnie the Pooh, where Christopher Robin and Winnie, their Pooh, would both drop a stick into the water off a bridge and watch it race to see which got to the other side first. But as Caitlin will demonstrate,
There's no water.
not much happens here. Do you want to try it?
I'm okay. Pretty sure this person's initials who scratched it into the bridge is Guh.
And again.
Guh.
1, 2.
G-U-H. Guh.
This space right here used to be the home of John and Lovina Beavers. You see, it is not a big space, but this was their house. And they sold it to a lumber company, I believe is what I read. And then John died in 1936, and they're selling their land as part of what helped create this state park. And the trail that we're on down here, where we've been hiking so far, was actually an old CCC Civilian Conservation Corps road. And that's what this entire path follows from back in the 30s when they were building this place up.
I only try to go up.
Yeah, Caitlin wants us all to know that we are supposed to go up, according to this sign. So get climbing, guys.
I somehow did not see that.
Did not see what?
That.
The up sign?
Yeah.
So yeah, it says that in the 30s, the Beavers sold their property to the Choctaw Lumber Company, which is a subsidiary of Dirk's Lumber and Coal Company. Then it was sold to local leaders who then donated it to become part of the state park. Yeah, the Civilian Conservation Corps came through and built this whole place up and used this road to transport as they were working.
I think that's it.
All right, we found these little teeny tiny mushrooms. Look, it's got these little beads of sap or something on it. And there's a slug here, I think. But also, there is no chance that some tiny little creature like a fairy doesn't live in this thing. Look, it's got a door.
It's a fairy.
It's a fairy house, and we found it.
No,
While we're on the subject of fairy houses, there's a non-zero chance that this is a portal to another world.
Wait.
I've read enough fantasy books.
I'm going in the portal.
You need to come back here, Midsummer's Eve, go to this tree and stand in it at midnight.
When is that?
What?
What? Say it again.
We need to go here at midnight on Midsummer's Eve, and this thing
Wait,
will be doing something.
Where will it take us?
I don't know.
Wait,
This is either somewhere nice or somewhere where everything will try to kill us, judging by the video games that I've played.
Face it, because here's the mouth,
Okay.
here's the eyes, and then it's here. Ta-da.
Oh, so maybe it's something trying to swallow us. Sweet, you guys go in again.
No.
I can't overstate how much I love covered bridges. So finding this here is awesome.
It's hot. And I'm in. That feels better.
And since we're sticking with that fantasy theme, it's good to know that the Headless Horseman can't follow us across this. Or does it have to be water?
Has to be over running water.
Oh.
Has to be over running water. Does this count?
It's trickling ooze.
It counts.
All right, so the Headless Horseman can follow us over this, but he'll be kind of awkward about it. Very slowly he can.
There needs to be...
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
We probably want to make our exit away from that. More proof of weirdness. This petrified Cthulhu tentacle just growing out of the ground.
I found it.
This is what I was saying earlier. Either everything likes you, or everything is trying to kill you.
Make us go crazy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why, but when we were coming up here, we saw tons of signs for like Bigfoot mini golf or go-karts and a thrift store that was called Bigfoot something. And so Bigfoot's apparently a thing here. We haven't seen him yet.
Yes, the thrift store. I think it was like a Bigfoot buys or something.
Yeah. But we're definitely keeping an eye out.
I don't want to get attacked by Bigfoot.
As Adam with the Woo would say, Big the Foot. We haven't spotted him yet.
This is a massive spider.
So we just spent the last 45 minutes or so just sitting by the creek hunting for crawfish because there were tons of different sizes, little teeny tiny ones. We also saw some baby trout. I actually caught one teeny tiny little crawfish that I was able to take out of the water and show to the kids, and then the rest were way too wily for us. So we got to see them, but we couldn't grab them. But we saw, I don't know, what do you think? 20?
At least.
30? Maybe more?
Not including the ones that you saw.
Yeah.
I saw a few, otherwise that no.
So pretty amazing, but hunting crawfish, digging under rocks in the creek has worked up a little bit of an appetite, and there is actually a restaurant here in Beavers Bend State Park, and that is where we are headed now. Somebody left some random biscuits out here.
I mistook them for mushrooms.
I thought they were mushrooms at first too, but nope, those are 2 country biscuits sitting on a rock. Because we are here at the Restaurant and Country Store. I know it is called that because there's a big sign here that says Restaurant and Country Store. We're gonna grab a bite to eat, but not the biscuits. So here is the little country store that we are in. And you can get, if you're camping, they've got groceries. It looks like you can get alcohol if you need it. Also just your basic supplies, paper towels, toilet paper, Oreos, always a basic supply that you need. You see baking goods, things like that. And then here is the restaurant. We've eaten here once before. It is great, the food is. And the view is great. If it wasn't so hot, last time we were here, we ate out on this little porch, which is pretty awesome because you can just grab a seat at one of these benches and you're overlooking the river right down there. But it is sweltering out today, so we are gonna eat inside in the nice, cool air conditioning. Go see what they've got to eat.
Yeah.
We are starting off with some crawfish tails because we couldn't catch the little buggers ourselves. So this is our revenge, and it looks amazing. All right, I got the catfish, the onion rings, and Caitlin gave me her hush puppy. Kara got the same thing. And then the kiddos got popcorn shrimp, hush puppies, and tater tots because Napoleon Dynamite.
No tater tots for you.
What? Give me some of your tots.
No.
Gosh.
No.
We are here at Beaver Bend River Floats, and we are going to take the canoes out. You can see this is where actually you arrive, people coming in with the canoes. And it is open from March to October. See everyone here waiting because they actually come and pick you up in a van and take you all the way up to where you start, where you launch, and then you end up here. It's $23 for a canoe or a 2-person kayak, or $18 for just a regular kayak, and you've got 2 hours, but they said it actually only takes about an hour to do the river if you just paddle straight through, but you can stop and take your time. Wonderful to see the backside of water.
I'm going inside a waterfall.
So nice.
Oh, I want that. Hey! Look at that.
Did I get you?
Yes. Well, it's fine. Okay, how far is it? Hey!
So, what you got me too?
Yeah. Ooh, chocolate. I don't know what it is, but I feel
So
it.
nice.
Hey! Dad! You battle that way.
Oh, I see some serious rapids up ahead.
What's that mean?
Look out for that waterfall.
I don't know if we'll make it.
What even causes that?
No, for you, we survived.
Butterfly in the boat! Butterfly in the boat!
Yeah!
I like these sort of like rock cliffs here though.
Yeah.
Does that mean they fly and they're made out of butter?
Yes.
Why it feels nice over here?
Hello, tree.
Okay, my boy. But
I think I know what that tree looks like.
All right. There is a giant muffler cowboy here who's holding a golf club instead. Because we are at Old West Town Mini Golf. We're about to go golfing, but first, it is so hot. We are going to go get one of these gigantic ice cream cones. This is going to be amazing.
I'm going to take that one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
What about you?
I challenge you to mini golf.
All right, let's get some ice cream. Here's the little ice cream place inside. I love, look at it, it's got all these awesome vintage signs. Different types of soda. We've got all kinds of desserts here. Sodas back there. You can get your ice cream right here. All right, and here is the glory of Old West Town Mini Golf. We are just about to start. This is amazing.
I want to be here because I didn't even learn how to do this, Daddy.
The whole thing is like an old frontier town.
Hey, we gotta be fast, boys. I got room. Come on.
Horse butt.
Ew.
Let's get a close-up of it.
Everyone, take a close up.
Agree to disagree.
It's also just lagging.
All right, let's get started. I'm not gonna film really through here. I just wanted to give you all a glimpse of it. It was $8 for kids, which was 12 and under, and $10 for adults. So here is a quick look at the whole place.
Now there's something about this place that I bet not too many of y'all knew. The dentist was also the town barber. He'd pull your tooth and cut your hair. That red and white barber pole started because when the dentist pulled your tooth.
Hole number 8 is Cactus Canyon. I don't know what's in here. Push the button.
Hey, Sheriff Bite-Meister's in here.
I don't see anything in here.
Finally made it
Oh, there we
up
go.
to the post office.
The postman.
Y'all get here by stagecoach?
I saw
The
something.
post office back then was kind of like bus stops of today. It's where the stagecoach.
Oh no, y'all. I think the bank is getting robbed.
Now where's my deputy? I'm getting ambushed here. That's Jesse James and his gang robbing the bank.
Oh my goodness, it's Jesse James.
Nobody's robbing the bank in my town.
Holding this guy up.
Hey buddy, go to the right side.
Trying to get all that money.
On the door, and that will distract Jesse so I can surprise him. Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway,
Kara is lining up for the shot of her life.
try not box
There was player interference. Someone give a polite clap.
I'm actually doing.
Let's just stop and appreciate the fact that this mini golf course has ducks and geese. Hello, duck. Mini golf ducks. I don't know. Get it? Now it's Hayden's turn.
That wasn't 6.
Okay.
I see the one we're going to next.
Yeah.
Go.
Dang it. I got it on the first try. Wow.
No. Okay, fine, whatever. It counts. Dang.
4. All right. we are waiting for a table to open up at Grateful Head Pizza, which is where we're gonna wrap up our day. It's about a 30-minute wait, so we figured while we are here, we're gonna take a look in this Crazy Fingers Toys and Gifts. See what kind of crazy stuff they've got here. A disguised spy kit.
Want to see a movie sushi?
Mechanical sushi.
And wait, and there's
What's that?
Hey, is it a brain? It's a mouth. Hey,
Oh, that's super gross. That's a brain. What else do we got? Little parachute guys. That kind of gives me.
That one's not as bad.
That kind of gives me the jabblies.
This one isn't as bad. That just looks like
Unicorn puppets, but the unicorn puppets are out. Little ninjas. Sloths. Oh, let's see.
This one doesn't have anything else. What happened?
Slinkies. Dinosaur puppets. What's up?
What was that about unicorn puppets?
They have the unicorn puppet.
It's
Oh my goodness.
horrifying.
I kind of love it.
She's a box.
Gliders. You can dress up your pickle. What? Okay. Squirrel underpants. Little guitars. Aliens. Look at these pinball machines. Walking unicorns. Sock monkeys. Misha Collins, where are you? What are we looking at? Okay, let's go see it. This place is nuts. What's that?
It's a dinosaur.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
Googly finger eyes. This place is the best. Lunar launcher. Exploding dice, magic trick.
Put a large dice into the magic case, give it one quick shake, and the dice explodes into 8 small dice.
That's pretty awesome.
I think it would be 6.
Hacky sacks.
Side. Let's go to the
Whoopee
other
toot.
side.
I think that's a whoopee cushion whistle.
Ew. That's so good.
Okay, let's go.
So that is going to do it for the day. We are waiting to get served here at the Grateful Head in Hochtown, Oklahoma. It's been exciting, everything that we have done, canoeing and hiking and exploring the museum. There's a band about to start here, so I think it's going to get a little bit too loud to record. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and until I see you again, keep looking for stories.